By the end of this video, you're gonna hit jump spots like this. Tagged him. In the jump up. Got it. Dead.
No way. What jump up? What jump up? Bro, I gotta see this. Yeah, you're nuts. What the fuck? Can you see? Is it back here now?
Yeah, right there.
Oh my god, no way, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna give you guys the most crucial jump spots that you guys need to learn for Verdnask. I use these every single day, and I promise if you learn them, it'll give you the advantage in a lot of gunfights around the map. All right, I want to give you guys jump spots that you're actually going to use. So I'm going to give you guys 5 specific layouts of locations and buildings that I use every single day. Starting with this one, this is probably the one I use the most. It's the one you saw in the thumbnail, but this back fence jump right here, we're just going to call this blue. These blue warehouses, we always call this blue on the map. You're just going to jump up right here and you have easy access to the 3rd level right here. This is probably one of the easiest jump spots, like I said, but one that I use almost every single day. Also, to get to the 2nd floor here, all you're going to do, hop up on these lockers right here and jump through the window. All right, so that one was located under here, right here under TV station. Now we're going to go ahead and float a little bit towards Corey. There's another one of these blue warehouses. Once again, we're looking at the same kind of jump. You can do this on both of these blue warehouses. We're going to fly over here, and all you're looking for is a fence. If you have a fence access, just like the other one, you once again have access to the 3rd floor of these buildings. What happens is a lot of people play these staircases really hard to break, but you can end up getting a lot of kills just by utilizing this jump spot. Same thing with the locker on this one. Let's go ahead and go to the next location. All right, here's the final location number 3 of these blue warehouses located here inside a port. As you can see, this one's even easier. Just hop up on the dumpster. There's no fence needed. You can get access to this 3rd floor. If you guys see teams camping in here, you should be salivating at the fact that you can break them down with ease. Once again, these green lockers, they're always here to get to the 2nd floor. Just hop up on there, hop to the 2nd floor. If you see these blue buildings, just know you can access floors 2 and 3 without ever hitting the stairs. Let's go ahead and move on to building type number 2 that you're going to see, which is these ammo buildings right here. You're going to see them all around the map, but this one specifically was the same one that we did it in the opening clip. And as you could tell from the opening clip, you can access that top level just from the 2nd floor here. Jump on the side of the window, jump on this little AC vent right here, and then jump straight to the roof and gun your opponents. Also, if they're in the 2nd level and they're not really peeking your side, or maybe they're just peeking one window, you can go ahead and hop up on this car right here, pre-aim this window right here so you make sure that nobody's looking at you, and then you just simply dive across and jump into the window to kill them. All right, ammo building location number 2 is right next to this hotel. As you can see on the map, it's going to be a little bit north of TV station, right at this buy station. And I don't know why people camp in here. I genuinely don't, because this is the easiest building to break. If you guys ever see these little side vents right here, just know that you can mantle them, right? Up in the side window here, you can break through this side. Then you can go to the back. You can jump up through this window off the boxes. Then you can jump over to this red building and you can jump right here in through the back window. Furthermore, you can stand on this little sign right here, hop up on the same vent that we started on in the first clip, and you can gun your enemies up top. All right, this next ammo location is over here in lumber, as you can see, and there's no easy way to access the 2nd floor from this one. As you can see, there's not really any good jump spots. There's no way to get to that vent. You can obviously climb the ladder, but it's really tough jump to get through that window, and it's very predictable. What I would do is if there's a team camping in there, I would hop up on this building right here. Once again, you can pre-aim them right here from the 2nd window if anybody's looking in there. And if not, just simply dive over and jump right through the window. All right, last ammo location I want to talk about is this one here in Promenade. It's kind of across from dealership, as you see on the map. And I actually found this specific spot today. If you go from this green box over to this right here, mantle, and do a dive jump, you can make it through this 2nd floor. Once again, I do not know why people camp in these. They always have these hop-ups to the roof. Furthermore, you can go from this back side. And like I said, the moral of the story is do not camp in one of these ammo buildings, because if you do, you're probably going to get broken down. Hop up in from the white van to this roof. You can go in this 2nd floor. Also, if you want to get in through this back window, simply just hop up right here on the porta potties and you're in the window there. You could have a team of 4 or a team of 3 if you're in ranked. Hop in all through different windows through the 2nd floor at the same time. The enemy's not going to know what hit them. All right, building type number 3 that you're going to see all around the map is what we like to call red or restaurant. And this one's located right across from dealership here, right across the street from the ammo building that we just talked about. And there's actually only one jump up here other than jumping from the roofs, but we're talking about jump spots. So we're going to go on this truck right here. If you time the jump perfectly, you can grab this ledge right here. And with all of these buildings, you can run around the outside of these restaurants all the way around. Now, let's say an enemy gets you weak on the staircase, just hop back over here, hide right around this corner, plate up, and then you can go back in and re-chow him. Now, most likely he's going to chase you, not see you right here. He's probably going to think you had jumped down, and you will probably have the jump on him. If he drops down, you're going to be up there able to lace him in the back. All right, next restaurant location number 2 is over here by Park. And this one, unfortunately, only has one jump up to the second floor. This one's more obvious. Hop up on the umbrella here and take the second floor. Last restaurant location I want to cover is this one here next to Blue, right south of TV station, kind of where we started this video. And this one, unlike the last one, actually has a few spots. All you have to do is jump on these little knobs on the fence right here, and you can hop up from this side. You can do the same thing from this side right here. Hop up on this one. Get to the corner here, and then if you want to stay completely hidden from those access points by the doors, you can just hop up on these umbrellas. And once again, this whole outside, you can run all the way around these restaurants, and you can flank your opponents from up here too. The next building type I want to talk about are these 3 stacks right here. You're going to see these all around the map, and here's a couple good spots to exploit these. And one specifically that I'm going to talk about that you probably have never seen. So you're going to jump up into this right window. You can jump up on these boxes, skip the ladder completely, jump over the ladder, access second floor here. Then you can go around the backside. You can jump up on the fence. Once again, this is a building you should never camp in because it's so easy to break. Jump in through the back windows, fence all the way over here. Jump in through the back windows. Very easy to break. There's a guy on me. There's 2 guys on me. Oh boy. Hold on, let me kill these guys real quick. All right. Anyways, I know everybody has had somebody just go up here and camp top of these ladders and just sit up here and watch the ladder. Well, now there's another access point I actually found while recording this video. You can jump up here and jump onto this vent that we know we can mantle, right? You can't jump from here. What I want you to do is spam jump over this light. The only way you can do this is if you spam jump. So jump and just keep clicking the jump button. It's going to mantle you to the top, and you're going to be able to flank this guy that just lays up here, watches the ladder the whole time. Is really hard to break. I actually ran into a guy like this on ranked the other day. We couldn't break him down. If I would have known this jump spot that I just found today, we would have been able to break him down easily. Once again, jump up right here on the vent, then spam jump once you're over the light, and it will mantle you up. If you only jump once, it's not actually going to work. Like, you can't even jump from here. You have to spam jump straight over the light, and it'll give you that mantle. All right, next 3 stack location is right here across from Superstore, right next to this IHOP, as you can see right here. And it has all the same jumps. You can still do the roof jump. Once you know the layout of this building now, you can do this at anywhere around the map that you see these 3 stack buildings. The only difference here is you can jump up from this little pillar into the side window, and then from the back side, you could actually jump from these boxes, but you have to perform a dive jump to get into these side windows. You can do this side, and then this one's a little bit tougher because the vent is in the way, but you can do this dive as well and mantle into the window. Last 3 stack location we're going to talk about is this one over at Train. There's just a couple different jump spots. Obviously, from this wall, you can get in these windows. All the same jumps still apply here, right? From this one, you can jump from this box. You have to spam jump over this vent to get onto this second floor here. Going to the back side, this is where you can kind of go crazy on this building, is you can dive jump all the way to this far right building. Obviously, you can just regular jump here. Once you're back up here, go luggage to this little ledge. You can jump on the roof from this vent right here. And then you can also jump into these back windows from here. You can jump to the second window, and even from this wall, you can jump in this window. Once again, really bad building to hold down, but here are the jump spots. Let's move on to our next type of building. All right, the 5th and final type of building we're going to cover here today are these yellow houses. These are very easy to exploit, but you're definitely missing out if you don't know what you're doing. So hop over here to this side window, jump up on the awning, you can get through this side, you can get into this left room, you can even get into this right room. And from this right room, what you can do is hop up on the balcony. Whenever you see a balcony here, easy access to the roof for an awesome head glitch on the roof, covering pretty much this whole entire neighborhood. As you know, there's multiple of these yellow houses that you can exploit around the map. There's even another one right here in the same neighborhood. Next yellow house location is over here by this bunker, and this one's actually really good. Not only can you do the same exact jumps, you can jump straight from this awning right to the roof if you hit it right, and that's going to cover this whole entire area, which is actually really nice. And then if you go to the back side, you can jump in through the side windows just through this fence right here. Just stand on the corner here and then jump right in through this window. Next yellow spot location is over here by the ice houses, and as you can see from this ledge, you can pretty much get into any single window that you want. And going from the front side, once again, whenever you see these little ledges out the front, even on this one right here, just know you can always exploit them. You can always jump through the side. Obviously through this fence, you could just jump straight in, but this just goes for all buildings. Whenever you see these little awnings right by the windows, just know they're extremely exploitable. You never have to take the stairs. And that's the point of all these jump spots, is you never have to take the stairs. Just remember, with these yellow buildings specifically, you can always hit the jump up and you can always get on their roofs. All right, so those are all the jump spots I want you guys to lock down. But what about some fun ones? I'm going to give you guys 3 very unique but really fun jump spots to pull off. If you have somebody camping ATC, you can climb all the way up in here into the snow. As you can see, I'm way up here by dam. You can climb all the way up in here, dive off, hit your parachute, and if you do it right, wait for it. There was somebody camping up here earlier. It would be funny if they're still here. They're probably not though. But if you do it right, you can fly all the way over. And now obviously this is a very unique case. If you have somebody at the bottom of the zip, maybe waiting to flank with you, you guys can time it up perfectly. But as you can see right here, you can make it all the way up into ATC. You can fly in with your guns and catch your enemies off guard. This is perfect. If you have somebody at the bottom of the zip, timing their zip when you're flying over, like let's say you distract the teammates, they see you flying over, but realistically, a lot of people are going to be looking off towards airport or towards this side of the map where all these houses are. And if they get distracted, you can fly in all the way up from those hills with your guns and flank the ATC team. All right, this next one is pretty unique, but as you can see, we have here a few people in PD over here by Superstore. And let me show you how we're going to break him down. Oh my gosh, that guy's got him in a chokehold. He's got him in a freaking chokehold. Hey, put that guy down. I don't even know who that was, but you're welcome, buddy. So this one's a little bit unique, but a really fun one. Jump right in between these right here. It'll allow you to mantle. You can dive over to PD. There's people underneath me. Furthermore, you can dive to this one. Do the same exact thing. Mantle these and jump top of green right here. And then you can flank different teams. It's really more just a fun one, very situational. But if you want to impress your friends, do a really fun jump spot, then there you go. You can jump on all those light poles as long as you hit it right, and you can fly back and forth between these 2 buildings without even touching the ground. All right, third and final fun jump spot I have for you guys is at the front of Superstore. You're just going to climb all these boxes right here. Just keep pressing your jump button, spamming it until you mantle to the top. You're going to get to this corner box right here. You're going to dive across to this, and you're going to jump in through the window. Now, more of just a fun one. It's a very unique case scenario, but like I said, the ones that we talked about in this video, I'm pretty much using every day. These ones I'm kind of just using for fun if I want to mess around. There you have it, all the jump spots you guys need to know on Verdance. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Also, check us out, kick.com/MarkClarkk. We'd love to have you guys over in the live streams. I stream there every single night by Sunday. So come on over, hang out with our awesome community, ask me questions, whatever it may be. And we will see you guys in the next one. But before you leave, make sure you check out this video right here.